is a man I can't sing the praises of enough. You can see him all throughout Richmond, up through DC. He travels everywhere, and if you see his name, stop what you're doing and find a way to get to the thing that he is at. Because he is one of the funniest goddamn humans I know, and I know that he is going to kill me for hyping him up so much. So without any more waiting, a good friend and one hell of a comedian, ladies and gentlemen, Jarvis.
Strangeways, Fredricksburg, how you doing tonight? Go for the performers you've seen so far. Good Lord, they're fantastic. Everybody here's been really nice so far. I'm not as pretty as the other performers, but I want you to love me equally. Oh, you want me to take a nap? I don't want to, like, the thing is, I just don't want to upset people. You know? Like, she's like, oh, I was going to go to the show, there's these really great performers. Oh, then that guy really upset me. It kind of ruined the rest of our night. Like, it's kind of a bummer. Wait, anybody here from Richmond? Anybody travel here from Richmond? Yeah? I'm from Richmond. Richmond sucks. Like, well, Richmond, I love Richmond. I love that city, but there's just really, it's a stupid city. Like, Richmond has to be one of the only cities in America, maybe it's here in Fredricksburg too, but they gotta be one of the only cities in America I've ever seen where the grocery store you shop at is like a status symbol. It's really weird. I don't get it. They're like, don't shop at Food Lion. Food Lion's sketchy. I shop at Whole Foods. So what's gonna happen to you at a Food Lion? Like, here's the worst thing that can happen to you at a Food Lion. You walk down the aisle, you see a spill, you do this, and you move on with your life. Like, that's it. That's all you do. There's no crackhead in the deli section threatening with the cheese grater. Like, that has never happened at a Food Lion, maybe. Like, the thing about the fancy grocery stores is, like, they charge you extra for the same stuff just because they got Wi-Fi. That's stupid. The Kraft macaroni and cheese comes in the same blue box. It doesn't matter, you know? But the thing is, the truth is the cheap grocery stores, that's where it's at. You want to know why? Because you got options. Don't want to pay $5 for a box of Fruit Loops? That's all right. Pay half the price for a box of Fruitios. Yeah, you got options. Oh, is that still too expensive for you? Don't want to pay that much? All right, pay even half the price of that for a 10-pound bag of fruit things. There's like no O's or anything. It's just, you just dunk it into milk and your kid eats it and he's an asshole all day at school. Like, it's got options at the cheap grocery stores. I want to keep talking about food. I work in restaurants, back in Richmond. I work in restaurants because I'm a unique individual. I work in kitchens though, and when you work in a kitchen, like, customers will come in and they just assume you can make anything because you got a kitchen. They don't care if it's on the menu or not. That's so rude. Do not do that. That is so rude. Now, they'll come into the restaurant like, hey, excuse me, do you have any hot dogs? You have any hot dogs? He's like, no, ma'am, we do not have hot dogs. This is an authentic Italian restaurant. We do not have hot dogs. Well, then what's my kid supposed to eat? Well, how about something not shitty? I like how you act like you care about this kid or something. You're gonna shovel hot dogs in their face. God. I don't know, it's just like, when people who do not understand why it's rude to order off the menu at a restaurant, those are the same people who don't realize it's rude to fart on airplanes. They're the same people. Hey, what's the big deal? There's air coming into the cabin. We're all made of gas anyway. I should know. Or it's just natural, you know. I should know that. I'm an Aquarius. That was a really stupid line. You all had the right reaction. I did not laugh at that. Like, the thing is, the people who try to order off the menu, they're like, well, if you're a real chef, why don't you just make it? If you're a real chef, you should just make it. If every chef did that, Anthony Bourdain would just be Guy Fieri. You know? Just touring the world, just visiting different Arby's, taking in the culture. God. I will say, like, I know the celebrity chef thing's like a big thing these days. I think it's really cool that people care about food again. I think that's awesome. People get a little carried away with it, though. You see the, you get on BuzzFeed or whatever, and it's like, they got all the things with the melty cheese. It's like a pizza inside of a taco, inside of a burrito, inside of a chimichanga. Like, I like it. It's fun, but they call it food porn. Let's stop calling it that. Like, let's stop calling it food porn. Do you see what they do in porn nowadays? Like, it's not always nice. Like I want to eat a burrito just as much as the next guy, but I don't want to spit on it and call it mean names, you know? I just want to eat the burrito. I don't know. I was actually at a fast food restaurant recently because I had the money, and I'm glad you're laughing now because I might upset some people in a second. I was at a Chick-fil-A. And I realized I don't like Chick-fil-A. It's not my thing. I know people love Chick-fil-A. Here's why I don't like Chick-fil-A. I love the waffle fries. Waffle fries are great. Here's the thing about Chick-fil-A. It's like that they serving that sweaty pocket sleeve thing. It feels like somebody just pulled it out of their pocket and just handed it to you. I don't like that. It's not my thing. Buying a sandwich at Chick-fil-A, the whole thing just feels like a back alley deal. I don't feel comfortable. No, you're just walking down the alley or something, and you just hear a guy come up, he's like, "Hey, you want to buy a sandwich?" And I'm like, "Yeah." "Does it have chicken on it?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Is the bun all sweaty like it just did a P90X workout?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then he just pulls out of his pocket and hands it to me. It's weird. Had like a receipt and 7 cents stuck to it. It was gross. Chick-fil-A's not my thing. Yeah, like I said, y'all laughed at the beginning, but I knew I was going to divide the crowd on that one. It's all right. It's all right. I was at one of those like cool hip coffee shops where like people dress cool, listen to the cool music. So I didn't belong there at all. Like I shouldn't have been there. But like I was listening to this freaking hipster in like a beanie, wearing a beanie in like the middle of July. It was pissing me off. And he goes up to the barista. And he's like, "Excuse me, do we have any coffee that is ethical?" Barista's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, do you have any coffee that is ethically made?" I can imagine what the barista's thinking is like, "Well, we didn't commit a genocide when we made the Seattle roast. Is that what you're talking about?" Like I didn't understand this guy. It's like, I get it. You don't want children suffering over your espresso, but if I ask you one question about where your iPhone came from, she's like, "Oh, no, there's no human suffering behind this. No, it's one of those fair trade, vegan-friendly iPhones. It's made out of recycled avocado pits and cliches." I don't know. I'll tell you a little bit about me. I love ice cream. I love ice cream. Ben & Jerry's probably my favorite, though. By a mile, my favorite. Because they got all those fun theme flavors that are based on like bands and famous people, like Cherry Garcia. Like, it's delicious. I love Ben & Jerry's so much, I decided to pitch them my own themed flavor. I'm like, this is gonna sell like 1 million pints. It's gonna be great. So I pitched it to them, and it was based on the band U2. And it was gonna be called Sunday Bloody Sunday. I know, it is corny. You're totally right to groan at that. You're absolutely right. Then they wrote me back. They're like, "All right, we're not going to do that because you're stupid." But also, that song is about war and death and blood. Like, we're not going to do that. We have integrity here at Ben & Jerry's, in case you haven't noticed, by flavors like whoopie pie and stuff like that. So I was hurt. And I was thinking, like, all right, if I pitch Ben & Jerry's a flavor that is just so awful, so political, they're gonna have to go with my original Bono Cherry Sundae thing. So here's the flavor I pitched you Ben & Jerry's. It's South African Apartheid Crunch. What it is it's Nestle Crunch with chocolate ice cream, but then it's got this thin layer of vanilla on top that controls everything. Best part is you use ice cream to explain why racism is bullshit. It's fantastic. Anyway, thank you so much for having me, Strangeways. Enjoy the rest of the show.